We know that bread provides much needed nutrition and is something that people the world over enjoy eating. Although we think of bread as soft, it takes a lot of chewing actions, tongue and jaw movement to break it down and make it safe to swallow. Sadly, coroners' reports show that bread and sandwiches are some of the most common, high-risk foods that people choke on. This video shows how quickly and easily a piece of food can become lodged in a person's airway and cause them to choke. So how do we make sandwiches safe for people with chewing and swallowing problems? With some modifications to the bread and careful choice of filling, sandwiches can be back on the menu. Here are the steps to preparing a minced and moist IDDSI Level 5 sandwich. First, remove the crusts from the bread. Use a food processor to finely chop the bread into tiny pieces that are 4 mm in size or less. Please note, store-bought dried breadcrumbs are not suitable to use because they are too hard and dry. For a single sandwich, use a square mould to shape the sandwich. Sprinkle the equivalent of 1 slice of finely chopped breadcrumbs within the square mould. Spray the finely chopped breadcrumbs with water or flavour-compatible liquid like milk or stock until moist. Scoop 1 serving of minced and moist sandwich filling onto the moistened finely chopped breadcrumbs. This example shows egg that has been finely mashed with mayonnaise to make it moist. Spread the filling evenly over moistened finely chopped breadcrumbs. Next, sprinkle the equivalent of 1 slice of finely chopped up breadcrumbs on top of the minced and moist sandwich filling. Spray this top layer of finely chopped breadcrumbs with water or flavour-compatible liquid until moist. Remove the square mould. Cover the sandwich with wrap and refrigerate for at least 1 hour to allow the moisture to permeate through the finely chopped breadcrumbs. After the sandwich has been refrigerated, remove the wrap and divide the sandwich into halves or quarters prior to serving. The IDDSI fork test and spoon tilt test are designed to check that the minced and moist IDDSI Level 5 sandwich is moist, holds together, and that tongue force alone could be used to break the soft, small particles. These are important characteristics to reduce choking risk. The gap between the prongs of a standard dinner fork measures 4 mm. Use the IDDSI fork test to make sure that the breadcrumbs and sandwich filling pieces are all less than 4 mm. Then use the fork to press the sandwich to be sure the filling squashes easily. Use the IDDSI spoon tilt test to make sure a spoonful of the minced and moist sandwich can be scooped up and holds together on the spoon. Then tilt the spoon to see that it falls off easily or with a gentle flick of the wrist. With a successful spoon tilt test, there should be very little food left on the spoon. Although you won't be able to pick this sandwich up with your fingers, and it will be easiest to eat it using a fork or a spoon, it still looks and tastes like a sandwich.